Hello and welcome to another English video. We've been talking about modal verbs, and when we talk about modal verbs, one of the modal verbs that rarely gets mentioned is this one, needn't. Okay, so we're going to talk about needn't. Now, like I've said before, if you've watched my videos, many modal verbs have a past form which is perfect infinitive, which is always have, and the past participle, whichever verb that may be, because you have to use a past participle in a perfect tense. So let's look at needn't. Now, needn't for present and future is very simple. It means don't need to. You needn't come to the show. It's been cancelled. It has been cancelled. By the way, if you ever see it's and you don't know if it's it is or it has, the easy way to know is if the next word is a past participle, it's it has. If it's an adjective or a noun, then it would be it is. Okay? Now, you needn't come to the show, it's been cancelled. You can also say you don't need to come to the show, it has been cancelled. Same information. Another example, you needn't bother buying flowers. She already has loads. Now, I've chosen to use another structure in here just to give you a little bit of free information. It's all free, it's all lovely. You needn't bother means don't waste your time. To bother has two meanings. It means to interrupt someone, and it also means in a negative sense, usually, it means it's a waste of time. You needn't waste your time or you needn't bother buying flowers. Now, as you can see, bother is followed by a gerund verb, ing, which means you know now bother is followed by a gerund because you know how decide is followed by an infinitive, enjoy is followed by a gerund. So there you go, bother is followed by a gerund verb. You needn't bother buying flowers. She already has loads. Loads is another word for lots. I wanted to give you that as well, because if I said lots, you would understand, but you might not understand loads. Oh, I have loads of records. I have a lot of records. You needn't, sorry, you don't need to bother buying flowers. She already has loads. Same information, both sentences. Okay, now let's look at the past because the past is a little bit more tricky. So, needn't for the past plus have done, okay? It wasn't necessary, but you didn't know. So when you use needn't for the past, the meaning is it wasn't necessary, but you didn't know it wasn't necessary. You thought it was necessary, but it wasn't necessary. You didn't know. It's Saturday morning, sorry. It's Saturday morning, but you wake up thinking it's Friday. Okay, so you work from Monday to Friday, and you wake up and you think it's Friday, so you oh no. But it's Saturday morning. I needn't have got up early. Okay, so I'm the person. I wake up thinking it's Friday, and then I get up and I have a shower, like and I'm rushing around, and then someone says, "Oh, you're up early on a Saturday." Like, what? It's Saturday? Ah, stia puta. So I needn't have got up early. It wasn't necessary, but I didn't know it wasn't necessary. So I got up. This actually happened to me, except it wasn't Friday and Saturday. It was a long time ago, and it was an analog clock, and I misread the hands, and I thought it was something, but it was something else. Anyway, I got up and had a shower and a cup of tea. I thought, why is it so dark? And then I looked at the clock and said, oh, went back to bed. Now, didn't need to, it wasn't necessary, and you knew it wasn't necessary. Maybe you could say, but you knew, but I changed it to and. I thought that was better for the past. It's a lovely morning and I'm not working, but I got up because it's so lovely. You wake up, maybe it's 7 o'clock or 8 o'clock, and you see a lovely day outside. You hear the birds singing, and you think, well, why waste this lying in bed? I don't feel completely tired, so I'm going to get up. It's not necessary to get up, but I'm going to get up Gotta get up. Sorry, it's a lovely morning and I'm not working, but I got it because it's so lovely. I didn't need to get up, but it was so lovely, I decided to make the most of it. Okay, I didn't need to get up, but it was so lovely outside, I decided to make the most of it. Now, if you know this phrase, then fantastic, but I'm going to explain this phrase as well. Make the most of is to enjoy something to the maximum or use your opportunity. Okay? For example, they're giving away free pizzas round the corner. You make the most of it. You go around with a wheelbarrow. Just joking. Okay, so make the most of something is to enjoy something to the maximum as much as you can. Use the opportunity that you have been given. Okay? But we also use the same phrase, take advantage of. So you can say take advantage of means enjoy something to the max. Let's take advantage of this lovely weather. But if it's used about people, you cannot use this with people. Make the most of someone, you cannot. You can make the most of his presence or her presence, but not him or her. Okay, so take advantage of has a very negative connotation when it comes to people. So for example, if you take advantage of the weather, fine. If you take advantage of me or Sarah or Alejandro, then you are a bad person. You are using them. So for example, there's a girl who knows that this guy likes her. You know, she knows he wants to have some sexy time. And she doesn't want sexy time, but she knows he does. And he gives her presents, he does things for her, favors. She accepts them. So yeah, great, you know, fantastic. Free stuff. She's taking advantage of him, which is bad, okay? For things, both good. Both mean the same thing. For things, good. This one, you can use for people, but it's bad. Okay, that was supposed to be a short video. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share it with people who are learning English because they could benefit from it. And leave a comment if you have any questions about this or any other class, or if you have any requests for a video for the future. Have a lovely day. It's very sunny here, but it's so cold. So I'll see you soon for the next one. Bye-bye.